Hi there, and welcome to How to 10x Your Confidence as an Actor, my free training video series, part 1 of 4. Break free from negative thinking with next level thinking. Now, stick around, guys, because one person is going to win free lifetime access to Total Audition Magician, plus a free one-on-one session with me, which is a total of €500 value. So stick around, guys. Now, can you picture yourself living like an A-list actor? Then you must start thinking like an A-list actor. A-list actors think differently, don't they? They think at the next level. And next level thinking is easy. Now, the benefits of next level thinking in life are naturally occurring confidence, massive motivation and momentum, a feeling of flow in everything you do, and naturally recurring positive feelings and tremendous financial rewards. Now, the benefits of next level thinking for actors are higher levels of persuasion with next level influencers, people like casting directors, agents, directors, producers, higher levels of confidence in the audition room and in your life, higher levels of motivation to carve out a great career for yourself, which brings in profound respect and admiration from casting directors, which amounts to more callbacks, more acting work, and more money. But next level thinking is easy, but there's a problem. The problem is negative thinking. Negative thinking in life creates insecurity and uncertainty, self-doubt, and a lack of self-belief. Deep levels of fear and anxiety, and feelings of being out of the loop or rejection. It also leads to the false thinking that you can do it all on your own. Now, negative thinking as an actor creates poor connectivity skills with these next level influences. It creates poor performance in the audition room and on camera. It leaves you feeling stuck and thinking that you're unable to make changes. It gives you a lack of clarity, a lack of self-belief, and a lack of courage. It makes you play a small game far too often. So hi guys, I'm Nick Dunning, the creator of Total Audition Magician and the author of NLP for Actors. I teach actors how to use next level thinking so they can create the life of their dreams. And by the end of this video, you'll have begun to break the cycle of negative thinking. But there's a warning. This training could seriously change your life. So grab a pen and paper and write things down, because writing things down makes things happen quicker. Here's why. This is why you write it down. It triggers millions of neurons to fire off inside your brain. It creates new neurological pathways to success. It speeds up your internal processing powers, which makes things happen quicker. And because what fires together wires together, it creates next level thinking. And it installs the habit of confidence inside your mind and in your life. Now, you can do this. You really can. And I know that this is possible because it happened to me. Several years ago, I was working at the Theatre Royal in York in the UK. It was the opening night of The Importance of Being Earnest, and I knew something was wrong. I was completely overwhelmed by a sea of fear and massive self-doubt, and I made a decision that night. I decided that I was never going on stage ever again. And now outside it was raining, and I went back to my bedsit. It was cold, it was November, and it was in York. And I drew the curtains and I sat there just staring at the walls in my bedsit. I felt completely alone. I've never felt so vulnerable in my entire life. Later on, the doorbell rang and a friend of mine came in. She sat next to me and she talked with me and made me see that there was something valuable deep inside of me. However small it was, however tiny, I knew that she was contacting that part of me. I still don't know how she did it, but somehow I managed to force myself on stage that night, shaking like a leaf. And I got through it. And when I came off, I made a new decision. I knew that I was never going to let this happen to me ever again. So I started to look into human psychology, and particularly I wanted to learn everything I could about what goes on inside an actor's mind. So I read every book that I could get my hands on. I listened to audios, I went to talks, listened to lectures, and pretty soon my confidence and self-belief started to grow again. And that's the exact moment that I got the movie Alexander, directed by Oliver Stone. Suddenly, I found myself sitting in the Moroccan desert sharing ice creams with Colin Farrell, Angelina Jolie, Jared Leto, and Sir Anthony Hopkins. It was extraordinary. So I started building on these skills more and more, which led to roles in other shows like The Tudors as Sir Thomas Boleyn, Hatfields and McCoys as Preacher Garrett with Kevin Costner, Da Vinci's Demons for Stars US, and Quirk, where I played alongside Gabriel Byrne. But I also got the chance to work with my favourite actor, Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady. So before we begin to break the cycle of your negative thinking, let's enter the next level relaxation state. Now, that's just a little warning. This is not to be done if you're driving your car or operating machinery. So just only do this when you're at home or somewhere peaceful, somewhere where you can do it easily. This is the fastest way you can relax easily. It's called the 3-breath effect. Here we go. Take 3 deep breaths. You breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to the sound. And as you do, you release all that tension. I invite you to do it along with me now. In through your nose. Really relaxing now. More and more. Breathing in again. Feeling that relaxation flooding through you now. Last time. Feels good, huh? We all like to feel more relaxed, don't we? So when could you use the 3-breath effect? Here's a couple of ideas for you. I use it just before going into an acting audition. I use it before going on stage, just before filming a scene, just before meeting with your agent, just before meeting an important next level influencer. So when it comes to next level thinking, we're in good company, guys. Albert Einstein said, we cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Now, let's go about doing some work. Here we go. We all have bad memories of terrible auditions, don't we? Unpleasant memories from the business or embarrassing, life situations, don't we? So now here's a way to change old negative memories into new positive memories that become resources that you can draw on again and again. This particular process is called the Rembrandt. The Rembrandt goes like this. Think of a problem situation, for example, a bad audition. Let's use a bad audition for the moment. Now see yourself in a snapshot of that event in your mind's eye as an observer looking at the event. Now quickly go through your memory as if it's a movie. And now pick one moment that sums up the whole thing. See yourself in the snapshot as you were at the time, focusing on that one moment. Now holding that image in mind, place a picture frame around it. What kind of picture frame is that? Is it wooden, gold, steel, or baroque? And now place a museum light above the picture. Got it? Great. Now we're going to turn it into something artistic. Take this picture and change the colors, change the shapes, change the way you see it. Scratch the picture a little bit and make it into a dimly lit painting. And what you're going to do now is shrink the image down and toss it into the past behind you. Into the bin, press delete. And how do you feel about that old picture you used to have? Take a moment now to clear the screen of your mind. And let's do another round of the 3-breath effect. Here we go. Sighing all that tension, all those stresses and worries away. Stress releasing, old pictures disappearing away. Courage coming to the surface. And now, pick another unpleasant memory. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is bad and 1 is good, if the image that you put in the Rembrandt was a 3, now you can use a 9 or a 10. We're going to use magical music. So, have you got a number 6 or number 10 level unpleasant memory? Excellent. You can use a time that you felt really disappointed or rejected, or you lost a job, or you row with your agent, or you were scared of meeting a producer, or you felt anxious, something like that, something that was really, really, you really want this to be gone, Pick a specific event from your past. That's it. Really focus on this and notice what images and sounds come to mind. And watch a movie of this movie unfolding before you now. And notice your feelings. Notice those feelings, those unpleasant feelings return. And they'll be gone in a second, but just feel them for a moment now. And as you do, now choose a soundtrack that mismatches the feelings of the movie. Now, your memory probably feels serious and heavy, so choose a soundtrack that's light and bouncy. You can use circus music or cartoon music or the William Tell Overture. You know that one? You can choose your own music there, whatever you want to do. Use that. And this time, rewind and watch the unpleasant movie again, but this time, play the movie with your new soundtrack, the magical music track, playing nice and loud right to the end. Really turn up the volume. Now, watch the movie again and notice what's happened. Notice how you're feeling now. Yes, now most people find that their feelings have become lighter, easier. Some even find it funny. They start to laugh. And now as you focus on your life as an actor, what kind of feeling is that feeling? And it's okay to speak a few words to yourself if you like. Speak it out. What is that? What kind of feeling is that feeling? And is there anything else about that feeling? Yes. Yes. And what would that feeling like to have happen? Now. And is there a relationship between that feeling and your success as an actor? Yes. And now double that feeling. Double that feeling inside your mind and body right now. Did you know you can double feelings whenever you choose? And this time you can play a positive soundtrack behind that feeling. Any positive music you want to place behind that feeling in the background as that feeling comes to the foreground, and you notice what color is that feeling? What color is that feeling? And what's the first word that pops into your mind when you think of that feeling and that color? That's your trigger word. So now, jot down some of your new thoughts and feelings and jot down your trigger word. And repeat your trigger word many times a day and notice how the good feelings come flooding back to life. Anytime you choose. Now, you may have questions about this, and that's absolutely fantastic. If you do, drop me a line, completely free. Come and join my group, Peak Performance for Actors. There are about 700 or 800 of us in there now. We have a wonderful time, and you'll be very welcome. Come along and join. Be great. Okay, you can talk about your experiences there. So, you could change a whole string of negative experiences, couldn't you? Okay? Now, some actors think that next level thinking can't really change things because they feel stuck or not sure what it is. Here it is. NLT is spring cleaning for the actor's mind. It cleans out the gutters of your old thinking. And when those old negative cycles start to break up, something wonderful begins to happen. Something amazing starts to occur. It's known as the flow state. That is a great place to live, guys, and you will enjoy it so much. Now, some actors think that they haven't got the time to learn this. Well, when you think about it, how long did we spend? A couple of seconds? A couple of minutes? We could do this, right? Just a few times a day. And when you do this, you break up all this old thinking and it all starts to clear out of your mind, and new levels of thinking pop into your mind easily, and you begin to create extraordinary things for yourself. Now, some actors think that they're not ready for something like this. Well, here's Hugh Laurie. Hugh says, I have a feeling that now that actually no one is ever ready to do anything. There is almost no such thing as ready. There is only now, and you may as well do it now. Generally speaking, now is a good time as any. And, he's had a pretty good career, hasn't he, by, following that. So do it now. And as you begin to imagine creating a wonderful future for yourself as an actor, you'll know deep down that all good actors love a challenge, don't they? So here we go, the 10x Your Confidence Challenge. Here it is. I challenge you to shoot a very short video, just about 1 to 2 minutes, of yourself holding a piece of paper and the words, I've just done the 10x Your Confidence Challenge, and I feel, and then fill in the blank. Okay, so upload your videos to YouTube and then you can post them on the page below here. And I'll be giving prizes for the best 5 videos. And one person will win free lifetime access to Total Audition Magician, which is a €300 value. Plus, there's a free one-on-one session with me, which is a €200 value, which is a total of €500 in value. Really great prize, guys, and I really hope you take me up on this. Now, in the next video, I'm going to share with you how you can ramp up your energy by generating massive motivation so you gain unstoppable momentum inside your career. Now, this is so important. If you don't have massive motivation and unstoppable momentum, you're just going to fall away by the wayside. So, guys, please do tell 5 friends about this free training and the 10x Your Confidence Challenge. Please like this page and post some comments, and please ask questions. So until the next time with the next free training, here we go. Think bold, think bright, think big. Bye now.